Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today's day one of 75 Hard 2025, round two. Second time I'm running it back, this time for part of the winter arc. So, I'm switching it up a bit this time. I'm following 6 different rules. So, rule number 1, have to do some sort of activity daily. So for me, I'm doing 30 minutes of cardio every day, a run or a HIIT workout every day, and then some sort of a lift or strength calisthenics-based workout. Number 2, have to be following some sort of a diet. So for me, it's tracking every calorie. That's something that I've been a bit inconsistent with, and it's led to me not being super consistent with my goals. So that's exactly what I'm working on changing. So, number 3, have to do some sort of mindfulness daily. So for me, it's meditation, gratitude journaling, manifestation, reading the Bible, those kind of things. I have to try and do as many as I can in the day. Number 4, I have to take some sort of a risk. So whatever it may be, that's what I have to do. Number 5, I have to learn daily. So for me, it's 15 minutes minimum reading from a book, and then 30 minutes of self-education from someone else. Okay? So, and then the final one is I want to start upping my content, start posting a lot more to you guys, even if it's just using this as some sort of like a digital logbook, that kind of stuff that you guys might be interested in watching. Then that's what it'll be. But I have to do at least 3 Instagram stories a day, an Instagram post or a reel every day, and then a YouTube vlog every day for these next 75 days. So if you're interested in hearing how it goes, what the progress is going to be like, stay tuned. So today's starting weight, first day of the challenge, weighed in at 226.2 pounds, a little bit carved up. We had a field training exercise with cadets we just got back from, so today honestly was not the most productive day. Morning just kind of slept in a little bit, like not too late, still up before 7:30, so sticking true to kind of the usual 75 hard stuff, but can be a bit better, just be more productive in the mornings. Throughout the day, just kind of chill out, got my energy back, and then I was a little bit over calories today, but made do of it. In the evening, we knocked out a 3-mile tempo run in 18 minutes, so really solid tempo run. Broke in some new runners that are fantastic. I love them so far. And then after that, we did push workout for the evening, and didn't have a lot of time in the evening as I want to get to bed so I can get up and attack tomorrow a lot better. But we did 300 push-ups tonight, which in short succession, my arms are on fire and they're still feeling it. So that was a couple hours ago. There was a solid workout. Pretty happy with it. And then honestly, that's something I need to prioritize right now, is finding a way to get back in the gym, which I live a ways out of town, so it's a bit of a struggle not having proper equipment here, but we make do. And then we also knocked out our 30 minutes of cardio today on the bike. We did 13.5 kilometers on the stationary bike to round it out for the night. And then we just did some meditation focusing on our goals. And then for the manifestation part, I'm going to write down my main goals, put them up on my wall, and then I plan right now to just emphasize it and let it grow every day. I'm going to rewrite that goal on the same piece of paper every single day for the next 75 days. So it's just repeated every single day. And it's a quote from Matthew McConaughey that talks about a goal in your mind. It's just a figment of your imagination. It can blow away just like the wisp that it is. But as soon as you put it on paper, you objectify it. You make it something that you're actually physically putting into the world and driving, or putting your drive and ambitions towards it. It gives you the ability to actually chase that, and it makes it so much more meaningful. So I'm going to mess around with that, try and experiment with that, see what it'll do. And then, yeah. So knocked out the Instagram stories for the day. That wasn't a problem, as it usually isn't. So just going to start trying to update it a little bit more. Yeah. And then, yeah, along the lines of diet, like I said, I was a little over calories today. I think I went about 200 or 300 calories over my goal. However, I was fantastic on hitting my protein goal. It was well over 190 grams of protein, or right close to it, so I'm satisfied with that. And then other improvements to make. I did a bit of filming in the morning, which was good, got some good B-roll, and then I just need to work on being more productive throughout the day so I have more stuff to film that you guys are actually going to be interested in. Yeah. Other stuff, though, it was honestly a pretty productive evening in that sense. I'm starting to prep out a schedule because I've noticed a lot of what I've been doing or being unproductive has been just a result of not having any set plan as to what I want to do. So for the next 74 days in this challenge that I have left, I'm going to do my best to set out the schedule, clothes, and everything I need for the morning routine the night before. So all I really have to do is get up, do my weigh-in, get dressed, and then just get rolling on the day. Attack the biggest things first and get going with that. So should be a lot easier to be more productive in that sense. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to chasing that. And then, yeah, just some thoughts from the day. And I guess to go along with that, my risk is part of the reason that I don't think I've been achieving my goals is I've got them in my mind and I've even written them down, but I'm almost scared to tell other people about them. And I don't know where that's coming from, because in my mind, if it's a goal that I really, really want, it should be something I should be proud to let other people see and know that I'm chasing it, because I can guarantee you when I set a goal, I'm going to achieve it, right? That should be something that's an instant thought in your mind. If you're going to chase a goal, you need to know that you're able to achieve it before you even start trying. Otherwise, what's the purpose? So I want to define to you guys my 3 most clear goals that I have right now that are the part of starting this challenge and then just building this consistency along with it. Number 1, I want to get in the best shape I've ever been in my life. And to be very specific with that, by the end of this challenge, so by the time Christmas hits, by the New Year's Eve, I will be below 15% body fat at 185 pounds, which is heavier than last time I cut down and the leanest I've ever been in my life. That is what I'm working on getting to. So as of right now, that's dropping 41 pounds, which in 75 days, it'll be a little bit of a push, but I've got some protocols I'm going to put in place and some supplements that we're just going to do our best with that. And then working on that and just maintaining strength throughout it. Goal number 2 that I'm putting into place is growing a large-scale media following and personal brand based off of that. That's partly why I've set as one of my rules the need to post and do these kind of vlogs every day. So not only I'm just getting the media presence, but also with these vlogs, just getting confident talking and going this is all unscripted right now. It's based off of my own personal thought. So just something to keep me talking, give me the ability to talk freely, and honestly just have this journal for you guys. But if I start growing this following, that means that in future, not only will I have the personal brand to take advantage of in the case that I start getting sponsorship, stuff like that, it also just gives me the ability to motivate people more than just my personal life, because I know that's something people have tended to see me as, not so much someone who fit in with everyone, but more of a motivational figure and someone who is always doing crazy things, and they would comment on it like, oh, you're up doing your usual 10 miles in the morning or something crazy like that, which I wasn't doing it. They exaggerate it when they talk about it, but it was still cool to see that I was being perceived that way, right? So this is another way for me to just showcase that to people, right? Because I understand that a lot of what I do is not average by any means. And there's sides of social media where it's going to seem like, oh, everyone's doing this. But you look at the fact there's over 8 billion people in this world. I want you to put that in perspective. How many people does the average mass influencer on Instagram or YouTube have? Maybe upwards of 50 million. Think about that in the math sense. You can quantify 100 million. 1,000 million is a billion. And there is 8 of those in the world. So you are getting the smallest percentage of people that when you're scrolling through and you're mindless wasting time every day, that's the smallest percentage you're seeing, right? So to put that in perspective, surround yourself with the right thoughts and the right ambitions, the right people, the right energies. Everything that you surround yourself with will start to push you in the right direction. If there's this many people and you surround yourself with such a small percentage that you're only seeing the certain worldview of that percentage, you will be pushed towards that as well, right? So, and going off of that point leads into my 3rd goal. And this has been a long-standing one that I have locked in my mind, and I know it's something that I'm going to achieve. It's just a matter of time. But for today's risk, I'm going to actually have the balls to say it to you guys right now. And I'm not going to be able to predict date, quite honestly. I will be a millionaire within the next 3 years, maybe even 2. But it's something that I know I'm going to achieve. It's just a matter of time until I achieve it. Because I've been working for over 4 years now, working on fitness, self-improvement, all that stuff. And I know I've got the consistency and the discipline. It's just a matter of staying with it and continuing to learn in the way that I have. But I'm going to make it. I can guarantee you that. Anyway, stay tuned for the progress. This is day 1 of 75 hard. Looking forward to seeing how the next 74 days go. See you guys in the next one tomorrow. Peace.